we're kind of newer, I was hoping you could like kind of inspire everyone like you do with us on Wednesdays of how they can get, people that they know, business owners to join the chapter or the network and like what would they say, right? How do they kind of approach someone where they may be a little bit
Yeah,
hesitant?
it's awesome. Can I do a little context before that, or a little backstory to that before I jump to that?
Please.
I was just in a training call with a bunch of business owners around the country, and you guys, we have thousands of members of Master Networks in over 26 states. I just want you to just understand something. You know this probably better than I do, but the power of building a network is the key to long-term success in business. The reason a lot of people don't do it is because traditional ways of networking is broken, and so they see it like speed dating or other things, and so they just don't do it. But what we've understood is that it insulates your business, it allows you to grow, it allows you to support others. And I just tell you that 11 years of doing this, I think we're in a place where business feels good right now for a lot of people, but the economy is going to shift. And you having a network now, it's like, I always joke, it's like going out and getting a line of credit on your business. 11 years ago, when I started Master Networks, like we didn't have much of anything. And so I went to the bank to get a line of credit. And I'll never forget, it was like a good friend of mine who's the banker. He's like, Chaz, I'm sorry, we can't loan you money. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, you don't have any money. I'm like, that's why I'm here. I don't understand. He's like, well, you kind of have to have some money before we can lend you some money as a line of credit on your business. I'm like, okay, this doesn't make sense to me. And the reality is, like, you don't go get a line of credit when you need it. You get it when you don't need it, actually, right? And your network is like that. You go do that now when business feels good. So here's how you do that. You identify 3 to 5 people that you want to have join the network. The first thing I would say is this. You have to make a decision. And again, whether that decision is not to join with Tracy, that's okay, but you've got to make a decision to join and be a part of it and commit to it. Then once you've made that decision, then you go out and invite others. And I'll tell you why that's so key. And I know that's bold. You just met me, you don't know me, but I'll tell you why that's really important. Because when I've seen groups struggle to launch, it's because the core group, this group, isn't committed. They're like, well, I'm going to go see if I can get 3 or 4 people first. That is an absolute mistake. It doesn't work. And so my commitment to you is, if you guys join and you say, I'm ready to go and I'll lock arms with Tracy and here we go, then what will happen is it's called, it's like that reticular activating system. You're going to be focused on who you need, and you guys will strategize together. What I would say is make a list of 3 to 5 people that you know could either add to your business or you could add to theirs. And it's literally this simple. You just reach out to them. You can do a video like Tracy did, or you just reach out and you simply say this: hey, I'm part of a local networking organization that's looking to expand and grow, and we have qualified referrals that we need to send somebody in your industry. Are you interested in being that person who receives those? That's it. That's it. And then if they say yes, great. We meet on Fridays at, I think it's 9 a.m. Pacific time. Here's the Zoom link. Well, but what is it? How much is it? It's like taking you through a model home. Unless I walk you through it, it's hard to describe the blueprint. Why don't you just join us on Friday and I'll introduce you to a bunch of business owners? Guys, I promise, like we have thousands of people. We've done this for over 10 years. It's really that simple. Is that helpful, Tracy?
Yes. And I think the goal after this call is to keep it consistent with Fridays at 9. Is next Friday, I'll set up another Eventbrite, just because we want to be able to invite people again that we know, and then a Zoom, and then of course all of you to join it. And then if you do have those people to kind of think about over the weekend or as you meet them, let's try to get them on the next call, which would be on the 20th, right at 9 a.m.